Hey guys, Josh Ngadamu here, and it's been a really long time since I've made a trade video about things I'm looking to trade for. It's been at least a good year. So I thought I'd update for you guys that would like to trade with me. As you know, probably I have a business called Gundams R Us, your favorite arms dealer. So we have all kinds of Gundam figures and Gundam MSIA, and man, just about anything that you'd want, we probably got it, or we'll get it eventually. You know, that's really the rule. We'll get it eventually, just in due time. But there are some things that I'm looking for my personal collection, and other things that I will trade Gundams for. They're not Gundam MSIA that you might have and be willing to trade. So this video is about that. Pretty much, if I don't mention in this video, it's a fair chance that I probably don't need it. Like, I'm pretty good on Gundam Wing, except for the version 2s. I don't need G Gundam. I have most of the UC units that were American released, but here's what I do need, okay? I'm looking for Gundam Seed Destiny figures and Seed figures, especially the blue frame. I very desperately need a blue frame, so if you have a blue frame, let me know. I don't even necessarily need all the weapons for the blue frame, but it would be nice to have the weapons for the Seed Destiny figures. I have mostly American release Seed figures, but like I said, I really need a blue frame, and we'll make a really good trade for it. So pretty much anything from Seed or Seed Destiny, especially if it's Japanese, or the blue frame. This is the Dom version 2. I'm looking for these. I'm looking for especially the Rick Dom version 2, which has bigger thrusters and a beam bazooka. I will make a fantastic trade for a Rick Dom version 2. Seriously. Anything from Zeta Gundam I'm looking to trade for near about. There's a few exceptions, but not worth naming. So if you have something from Zeta Gundam and you'd like to be maybe something else, like a ground type Gundam, or you know, a Zaku 2 deluxe pack, or whatever you're looking for, you know, just let me know and maybe we can work something out. This is from the Gundam Cosmo Fleet. I mean to review this someday, but I keep forgetting. If you have UC Gundam Cosmo Fleet ships, let me know. I might make you a trade. I'm looking for Type 61 tanks that come with the ground type GM, and the Magella attack tanks that come with the Zaku 2. I know some people really, they get the vehicles and they're like, what am I supposed to do with this? I use these in my Gundam stop motion animation series, Gundam Father of Peace, and I'm trying to build a tank army. It's coming along, but when I do Odessa in episode 2, I'm going to need hundreds of tanks. Not really hundreds, but you know, I'm going to need a lot. And it's easier to have a physical set than to green screen everything in. Besides, it looks dumb when it's green screened. So I try and do as much stuff physically as possible, which means having quantity. I'm looking for Sandrock version 2. This is the version 1. How do you tell the difference? Well, pretty simple. This is the extent of his elbow joint. See that? Goes that far. Heavy Arms version 2, his arm can do that. Sandrock version 2's arm can do the same. Same for Epion and Wing 0. I'm looking for Sandrock version 2, I'm looking for Heavy Arms version 2, Wing 0 version 2, and Epion version 2, and we'll make a really good trade for any of those. I'm looking for the Real Type gun tank, the Real Type gun cannon. I'm looking for Zaku 2 version 2s, any type. You know, there's a white one, there's a black one, there's a red one, especially Johnny Raiden's version 2. I don't have him yet. There's a Dozel Zabi, a Garma Zabi, Char. It doesn't really matter. If it's a version 2 Zaku, I'll trade you for it. At the same time, I'm also looking for extended Zaku 2s, or really any extended MSIA. If you have an extended MSIA, let me, and you're willing to trade, let me know, because I'll likely take you up on the offer. So go with extended MSIA, just any extended MSIA you have. I do like Japanese UC figures. In fact, I like Japanese G Gundam figures and Japanese Wing figures, and if it's Japanese, I like it. So, you know, that's a Japanese Alex right there. You can see I have an Alex behind it already, but it was the Japanese version, so of course I have it. It's the Japanese Battle-Scarred RX-78 next to the Battle-Scarred RX-78 of American release. Interesting thing, the Japanese one is like a hybrid between the version 1.5 and the version 1. Kind of cool. I should review it someday. But pretty much if it's Japanese and it's Gundam MSIA, let me know. I'll likely make you a trade. Looking for so that's it for Gundams that I need. Japanese figures, blue frame, Seed Destiny, you know, Gundam Wing version 2s. Blue frame. I really do need a blue frame. And so now I'm going to go to the non-Gundam stuff. Non-Gundam stuff that I'm looking for is things like Micro Machines. These are kind of old, but fun. I love them. They are good for my animation. So if you have Micro Machines from your childhood or something that you're not using, maybe you could think about trading them to me so I can use them in my stop-motion animation series, Gundam Father of Peace. On top of that, I'm looking for Micro Machine playsets like this one, or any, really. If it's a Micro Machine playset, I'm probably interested. Same time, Micro Machine playsets were not always playsets, but vehicles as well. And so I'm very interested in Micro Machine vehicles as well. You can see it looks real nice. I have to build a lot of movie sets for my stop-motion animation series, Gundam Father of Peace. Huge sets with lots of accessories. You know, I mean, pretty much this whole studio is just full of movie sets. And Micro Machines make really good movie sets. That's what this studio is for. It's for movie sets. So you get the idea. I need them. Make our series better and makes it go faster. Less I have to scratch build. Onto the G.I. Joe stuff. I'm looking for G.I. Joe vehicles. Preferably vehicles that look kind of normal. So Cobra vehicles usually won't work because they're kind of out there. But G.I. Joe vehicles are good. Anti-air guns or things like that. G.I. Joe base stuff. Looking for G.I. Joe Vamps. It doesn't have to be the 25th version either. It doesn't even have to have all the guns or anything. You can see I use this. It's going to be my Federation Jeep. And inside is a Federation officer, custom painted G.I. Joe. And custom painted Scarlet right there, whose name is Shade Lurie. That's a Revenge of Cobra. Scarlet G.I. Joe body repainted, and a 25th anniversary Scarlet head. It's because of the head swap that I need the 25th version and the Revenge of Cobra, and possibly modern day, the ones that are being released right now, G.I. Joes. I don't know what to call them. Pursuit of Cobra? Anyways, G.I. Joe vehicles. Those are a big one for me. So maybe you have some that you don't need. These are mass driver parts or something like that. I could use these as well. Yeah, I don't need the whole thing. Just whatever parts you have of it, I can use. I'm using them as G.I. Joe props in my G.I. Joe sets. Because Gundam Father of Peace is pretty much like an anime series. It takes a lot of time because it's just me and my co-editor plugging away at it every day or every other day and trying to see if we can ever get it done. But it is coming along. And by trading with me, you can possibly help it come along faster or make it look better. I mostly need, as I said, the 25th anniversary and Rise of Cobra G.I. Joes, but there's two exceptions. I need Lady J, old school. Also the version with the hat. I definitely don't have the one with the hat. And any guys that look kind of spacey. That's very important. On to the G.I. Joes. I'm looking for the 25th anniversary Doc. I don't have him. I'm looking for the... Well, let me say something real quick. I got Gundams I can trade, and while I use a lot of my G.I. Joes, there are certain ones I get that I just can't use, or G.I. Joe parts or accessories I can't use. There's some guns I can't use. And so I got G.I. Joe stuff to trade for G.I. Joe stuff, if you're interested. Also, obviously G.I. Joes cost much less than some of the Gundams that are out there that I carry, you know, so it might take more than one G.I. Joe depending on how hard the G.I. Joe is to get. But I also have Gundam parts. Those 3 drawers are full of Gundam parts. So you know, you could build customs or get parts that you need to fix some things in your collection just by trading with me. I mean, I'll even just trade for the G.I. Joe heads if you want to. But I also need the bodies. This is the 25th kind of body. See how it looks like a uniform? That's important for me because it helps me make my Fetties. A lot of the Cobra guys don't have uniform kind of looks, so I'm looking for guys with the uniform kind of body. Duke is a really good example of this. The Pursuit of Cobra figures have kind of moved away from this design, and so they're not very beneficial to me, which means I need the older release 25th anniversary figures or Revenge of Cobra figures. Onto the Revenge of Cobra figures. Anybody that has this kind of camo scheme on them, I need. And I will trade for. It can be blue, it can be gray, it can be, you know, the desert version. It really doesn't matter. It's about the body type that I can paint into be Federation soldiers. I don't even need the weapons. I'm not interested in the file card. If you don't have the stand, it's not a big deal. Seriously. If you just have loose 25th anniversary G.I. Joes, you know, I'd be happy to trade them off you or buy them off you. I'm looking for kid scale G.I. Joes, if you will. They're not exactly G.I. Joes, but they're G.I. Joe scale. This is the kid from Speed Racer, actually. Funny thing, these figures were really, I don't know, I had trouble getting them. But I need kids. Even if it's the same kids, I can just custom paint them so they look different. But every Gundam series has kids, and we intend on fulfilling that in Gundam Father Piece as well. This is the special release. It's not a special release, sorry. It's Toys R Us exclusive Firefly. This video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to speed it up. I need him. I try and get a duplicate of every figure for Gundam Father Piece. Any G.I. Joes that are green, like this, to make my Cobra figures. I need Cobra helmets as well. I don't need the Cobra figures, just the Cobra helmets. And those don't even need to be necessarily 25th anniversary Cobra helmets. I'll get to these guys in a second. Example, I need these guys, you know, as I said before. I need the green version of this guy. Obviously he's green. I need this guy with the green shirt, not the alternate. I need this body type. This is the body type of Ace and Wild Bill. It's kind of a pilot's outfit, if you will, and that's what I use it for. Already covered those. This is the Cobra machine gun. I need as many of these as I can get. And I will pay you $1 for each one, or a Gundam part, which Gundam parts are worth about $2.50 each, unless it's a rare part. But seriously, I got other guns I can trade you too. I got all kinds of weapons I don't need for Gundam Father Piece. And I need jetpacks. It doesn't matter what color it is, or if it's got a laser or anything. I just need jetpacks. And these two are the most important things I need right now. I need the 25th anniversary Ace. These are my spacesuits for Gundam Father Piece, and I need the Toys R Us exclusive Deep Six, which I need this green guy right here. That's my Zeon spacesuit. These are high priority, along with the blue frame and the Gundam Seed version 2s. I'll make really good trades for them. I'd trade a Gundam for either of these, or a G.I. Joe, whatever you want, just let me know. So, if you have any of these things, and you're willing to trade them, please send me a personal message. If it's Japanese, if it's, you know, these guys, or a blue frame, or Gundam Seed Destiny, you know, I'm interested. Micro Machines, G.I. Joe vehicles. Yeah, these are the things I'm looking for. So please send me a personal message, and maybe we can trade sometime. If you want to know if I'm a good trader, here's what you do. Look up a search on YouTube, type in Joshua Gundamu, my name, and then space, trade, and search, and you'll find all kinds of videos from people I've traded with in the past vouching for me. And I can vouch for them as well. I've had a great time trading on YouTube, and I've made some really great friends, and I look forward to trading with you. Thanks, guys. Bye.